This man is collecting white resin from trees, but for him, these crystalline deposits aren't just resin, they are valuable gold. His family of 8 relies entirely on the money earned from trading resin for their livelihood. Each time he ventures out to collect resin, it takes several days before he can return home. Thirsty, he drinks water from the mountain spring using a bamboo tube, and when hungry, he eats the inner part of tree bark. Wenceslas resides on Palawan Island in the Philippines, in a community of over 500 Batak people. Life here revolves around traditional activities such as farming and weaving. To improve the challenging living conditions for his children, Wenceslas sent his second daughter to a high school in the nearby town. She hasn't disappointed him, achieving excellent academic results. To accumulate funds for his children's education and living expenses, Wenceslas almost daily embarks on resin collection journeys. On this particular day, he takes his young son alone to teach him the skill. Their lunch consists of jackfruit and mountain spring water. After eating, Wenceslas plants seeds in the soil to contribute to their sustainable living. The Batak people have a deep connection with their environment, and they treat it with great care. Trees that produce resin are called almasi, and colorful crystals tightly adhere to the bark, requiring special tools for collection. Wenceslas manages to harvest 30 kilograms of resin from one tree, a bountiful yield. Before leaving, he also removes a small piece of bark to allow new resin to flow. Other resin collectors who come later will also benefit from the harvest. In the evening, Wenceslas and his son set up a tent and light a fire beside it to prevent freezing during the night. Drawing on his outdoor skills, Wenceslas gathers wild vegetables and uses leftover tree bark from lunch to make a delicious vegetable soup. Although not a lavish feast, Wenceslas and his son still enjoy the meal. The next day, they return home. Wenceslas sends his son back to school, and then carries the 100-kilogram resin load to the town. The mountainous path sees few vehicles, forcing Wenceslas to cover several dozen kilometers on foot. In the end, he exchanges 100 kilograms of resin for $15, with which he buys essential goods from the supermarket and a new backpack worth $6 for his daughter. Although the backpack may seem a bit expensive, Wenceslas buys it without hesitation, as his daughter's old bag was falling apart. He proudly takes the new backpack to his daughter's school to pick her up. The family, having not reunited for a while, shares a joyful dinner. This is a day in the life of a resin collector in the Philippines. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments.